discrimination towards blacks is not just an issue that contradicts the core values of fairness and equality of opportunities in the US, but also has very serious health consequences that explains the substantial difference between the black-white health gap.
The murder of George Floyd hit us all. It hit us really, really hard.
Anti-blackness is global because anti-blackness is part of French history, it's part of German history, it's part of English history.
When you are black, people will constantly ask you, where are you from?
As we stand on this land, it's essential to recognize that not everyone experiences the same world. On the 25th of May 2020, George Floyd lost his life, which sparked the world and influenced the dramatic turning point for protesting regarding African Americans' current racial status. More than a year after the murder of George Floyd and the national protests, 65% of black Americans say the increased national attention on racial segregation has not led to changes that have improved their lives.
Recapping back to the struggles of slavery, the journey has been marked by determination and unfortunately enduring prejudice.
The daily life of African Americans often considered navigating landscapes where unequal access to housing, education, and employment persisted. The fight for racial equality and justice is not just a battle in the past, but an ongoing struggle, and the voices calling echo in movements.
Roughly 8 in 10 say they have personally experienced discrimination because of their race or ethnicity, and most also say discrimination is the main reason many black people cannot get ahead.
To be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
The subtle yet stinging comments, the assumptions made based on the colour of skin, and the awareness of being treated differently has left an inedible mark on many experiences. From job interviews to routine interactions, the weight of prejudice often feels palpable. The impact of racial discrimination isn't just an abstract concept, but is a daily lived reality that shapes the perception of self and society.
It's essential for people from all levels of society to stand in solidarity, listen to the stories of those facing discrimination, and actively work towards creating an inclusive and equitable society.
To resolve this serious issue of discrimination and injustice, we decided to launch the Find the Balance campaign to influence the immediate action of change, inequality and rights. Embracing unity and justice, our campaign aims to dismantle the barriers of racism faced by African Americans and foster a society where everyone is valued, regardless of your race or ethnicity.
Our slogan, Diversity is a Strength, Discrimination is a Weakness, showcases the campaign's goal to formalise and not segregate African Americans from privileged white citizens and to treasure each unique individual equally. To make this campaign a success and raise even more awareness regarding this concerning issue, we have come up with various activities and ideas around the US to alert not just citizens in America, but also people globally. Our first event will be the Run Against Racism Marathon that requires a $5 entry and will occur in the famous city of San Francisco on the 2nd of November. The money donated will go to non-profit organisations that focus on civil rights and anti-discrimination efforts. Furthermore, we'll be putting posters around that portray the seriousness of racism and its role it plays in society in our most populous city of the country, Los Angeles.
This is because it can target a larger community to help influence the dramatic change of perception of the daily experiences faced by African Americans. Finally, to get the most out of our campaign, we will take time out of our busy schedule to educate both primary and senior students about the status of the seriousness of racial discrimination in the USA itself. We will teach young adults how to serve justice in society and help teach the future generations about racial prejudice and how important it is to not discriminate based on race.